everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, it has been a minute since I have done a tag video, and I was watching Opinionated Scents, and she did the 5 fragrances in the Hall of Fame. Which, if there was a Hall of Fame of fragrances, which perfumes in your collection would you induct into the Hall of Fame? And I was like, that's a fun video, and I wanted to think, which ones would I actually put at that level? So I don't think she didn't start the tag, so I will link the leave the person's channel down in the description box who actually started this tag. But I decided to do it, y'all, because I haven't done a tag in a long time, and I love tag videos, and I just haven't been doing them. I think it's been a year. I can't remember. So let me tell you my thought process. I don't have the smallest of collections. I don't have the biggest of collections. I think I'm kind of in the middle. And I looked at all of my perfumes, and I just went with my gut on which ones. I'm the type, it's not many perfumes I could see myself staying in love with, because that's how I am. So I went with the ones that I felt like, for me, I would use all the time, would want to have in my collection all the time, and that when I wear them, I thoroughly enjoy myself. So mine is not, I was watching some other people's, and they had perfumes I had never heard of in my life. So my Hall of Fame is not, going to be all elite, but it's what I, from my collection, would put in the Hall of Fame. And let me state this. The tag was you couldn't put any Delinas in the Hall of Fame or Baccarat. So let me tell you, Baccarat wouldn't even be in my Hall of Fame, but the Delinas would. So, but I couldn't put them in there. But I just wanted to say, Delina would have been in my Hall of Fame. So I actually have 6 here because I couldn't decide. And I got 6. I couldn't do 5. I did 6, and I'll get to that. So I also, when I was picking my perfumes, was thinking, if these were the only perfumes I could use, this is why I'm picking this, because I could use these and be content. If I just couldn't just choose everything. All of them kind of fit in a certain category. You'll see. So the first perfume I have here is one that surprised me when I decided to just instinctively pull it, and that is Versace's Crystal Noir. Now, y'all, this is a unique coconut perfume. And the reason why I chose it is because it's unique. I've never smelled anything else like it. It's like a cold, aloof, but powerful, kind of seductive even, perfume. Because this is the one I was like, I could wear this anytime, day or night. This could be going to work. This could be casual. This could be date night. This could be business. It just fits. Because it's like a mysterious woman. Like a woman who, I don't show you everything about me, but you do know when you see me and smell me, you better step to me correctly. That is what this gives me. And I love it. And it is one that I receive compliments on, which doesn't hurt. And it is one that's so unique to me that it reminds me of Lush. And anything that reminds me of Lush, I love. It reminds me of the smell of Lush. So yeah, this is one that would be, and I love the bottle. It surprised me when I reached for it. Now, I finished up the 1 ounce bottle. That's why this one looks practically new, because I finished the 1 ounce bottle of it up, and I haven't really put, much use in this one. But yeah, Versace Crystal Noir, honey, it made the cut. It made it to the Hall of Fame. So that's my kind of like anytime, anywhere, but that's my like seductive one. My femme fatale, if I wanted to, make it that way. Because if you can spray heavier, it's ways to do it, okay? So that's the first one. Now, this next one is a polar opposite. I just could not imagine not putting this in my Hall of Fame. And this was the fragrance that introduced me to this house. This is the fragrance. No, it's not the one that introduced me to it. Okay, because I got another fragrance in a kit, in a mystery box. But this is the first one I fell in love with from this house. And I was obsessed with it. Still am. And that is House of Sillage Tiara. Now, how Versace, I said, could be sultry and whatnot. Because I was thinking, what vanilla do I want in my Hall of Fame? Tiara is what, to me, class smells like. It smells like a princess or a queen. It smells of quality, honey. It just does. I remember when I got this, I was so excited. And I was letting people in my family smell this. And my brother said, oh my goodness, this smells like how I would think a princess would smell. And it's soft, it's feminine, it's classy, it's vanilla, it's a little spicy, it's a little warm, it's a little fresh. It's just good. It is so good. And I haven't smelled anything that smells exactly like Tiara. I haven't. Now, I haven't smelled everything and never will. So, but to me, when I was thinking, Shaughnessy, you have to take a vanilla. You have to have a vanilla in your Hall of Fame because you've become obsessed with vanilla. But when I was like, which one? Which vanilla? And I was looking through my fragrances and I said, it's got to be Tiara. It has got to be Tiara. And so it made it. I love it. And one of the things I regret, y'all, I had just gotten this and then they did the mystery box where that ornate cupcake top. And I just couldn't make myself pay that much money even with it on sale when I had this. But I still think about that top. Maybe I'll get that one when I use this one up if they have it for a decent price. But yeah, I love it. House of Sillage Tiara. Okay, so the next perfume, I was thinking you are obsessed with this note. Which perfume do you want to induct into the Hall of Fame? And I looked at it, and let me just tell you the note. It's marshmallow. And I don't have that many perfumes, but I have about 4 off the top of my head. I think it's 4 total. Well, I have one that gives me marshmallowy vibes, but I'm going to say 4. No, 5. 5. And I looked at them and I said, this has got to be the one that makes it to the Hall of Fame because, again, I haven't smelled anything quite like it. Not this marshmallow. And it's a couple of marshmallow fragrances that's on my wish list to purchase. So this might change after I get those. But what perfumes are currently in my collection, the marshmallow fragrance I went with was Killian Princess. Can you believe it? It's not Love Don't Be Shy. But no, I couldn't. Love Don't Be Shy, it's a lot of dupes of that now. It's fragrances that remind me of Love Don't Be Shy that aren't dupes from other houses. I haven't smelled anything that smells like Princess. I haven't. It's very fresh green tea, spicy, marshmallowy, sweetness the more it settles on your skin. I haven't smelled another perfume that smells like princess. And it's one I don't feel like I get tired of. Sometimes with the others, I need a long break. Princess, I love it. I love it. Bought a backup bottle of it, and honey, I don't do that. And so that's another reason why I was like, this needs to be in my Hall of Fame, because this is the only perfume currently that you have a backup of when you haven't finished this bottle. And I don't regret it one bit, even though they brought it back in a new bottle, because at first everybody thought it was being discontinued. You couldn't find it anywhere. And they brought it back, but I got the OG. Because you know, when they change packaging and stuff, that formulation usually changes just a little bit with it. So I'm glad that I have this and a backup of the OG Killian Princess. Okay, so this is, I'm going to say that for last. So this next perfume is one, I'm into powdery fragrances, but I'm into a certain type of powdery fragrances. You have some that smell old. You have some that just don't smell, they smell old fashioned. This is one I just fell in love with. It works so well with my body chemistry. I could wear it anytime I wanted to, because you just smell good. So I was thinking, if I just want to smell good and clean and not perfumey, but still just smell intoxicating, I went with Burberry Brit Rhythm for Her EDT for my Hall of Fame. Because it is one that you just smell good. You smell like you've showered and you just put on great smelling lotion and dusting powder, and you just smell clean from head to toe. This is what this gives me. You just smell, and you know, that intoxicatingly clean, good smelling scent when someone just smells good and clean. That's what this is, and I love it. I love it. Burberry Brit Rhythm for Her EDT. Love it. Okay, so these last two are the ones I couldn't decide which to leave off, and I'm going to tell you why. So I've given you, for me, Hall of Fame, like femme fatale, sultry, but still you can wear it anytime. I've given you clean, you know, smelling good, not perfumey, you just smell clean anytime. I've given you marshmallowy sweetness for when you want coziness and still be fresh and anytime. I've given you class and elegance, ladylike, genteel with tiara, that type of vanilla. So for me, how I like to smell super feminine. So I was like, Shaughnessy, you need your floral. But so let me tell you the floral I went with. This is La Nuit Trésor Mus du Monde. Okay? Bottle. Woo. This is so soft and feminine and floral, musk, kind of sweet, pretty. And it is. You just smell so soft and womanly. Okay, so that's why this one made it to the Hall of Fame. Because the way this bottle looks, you look clean, sleek, elegant, and it has like iridescent pink. That's what it is. You're elegant, but you're soft and smell great and feminine. And that's what this gives me. And so this is my like soft floral musk feminine scent that you just smell womanly all the time. And that's my scent preference. I like to smell very feminine 99.9% of the time. And I couldn't leave this one off because I love it. Hate that it's discontinued, but I love it. I love it. And to me, it is just so feminine and beautiful. And I couldn't leave it out. Now, this next one is also discontinued. And it's very soft and feminine in a different way. It's womanly, but flirty and fluffy. It's not juvenile. Like some people might say, oh, if you put like powdery bubblegum sweetness, it's you smell, juvenile. This is one that I just couldn't. And it is Giorgio Armani Sea Fiore. The way this bottle looks is the way the perfume smells. It's so simple and sweet and fluffy and bubblegum powdery. It's very pink and girly, but still womanly. And I couldn't leave it off. I couldn't leave it off because if I just want to smell, I gave you my range. I covered everything. So I had to have in my everyday sweet perfume. And this would be one that I think is beautiful. And I haven't had one person that smelled this in real life say they didn't like it. And that's rare. Not one person has told me they didn't like this. I have taken it to work. I have worn it and received multiple compliments, men and women. It is good. But it's discontinued, so I put it in my Hall of Fame. So y'all, those are my 6 Hall of Fame fragrances, okay? And I'm happy with my list. Now, would I want to live in a world where those are only 6 perfumes I had? No. But would I be content and smelling good if that was all I had? Yes. So I'm happy with my list, except for the rules. Well, I couldn't put Delina, because Delina would have been in there, honey, for sure. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me your top 5 or 6 perfumes in your collection that you would induct into the Hall of Fame for fragrances. I would love to know. Please share this video with everyone who enjoys tag videos because, honey, I have not done it. Like I said, I enjoyed this one. I really did. So yeah, share this video with everyone who enjoys a good tag video every now and again. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.